first pitch is moments away in Chicago. It's the Giants and the Cubs. Next. It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place, and the charm hasn't faded a bit at venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. It's the finale of this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play, alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, we're all tied up coming into the finale here tonight. This has been a tight series so far. No reason to think this third game should be any different.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Francisco Giants, as manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. And this lineup will have its work cut out for it as they'll square off against a two-time Cy Young Award winner, left-hander Johan Santana. Gregor Blanco digs in at the plate. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Marco Scutaro will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1 on to first, and that'll get Scutaro as well. A double play.
Boy, and that's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ground ball to first, but then he hustles his way over to the bag to help them wrap up that 3-6-1 double play.
Barry Bonds will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Ready with the 2-1. 2-2. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A predictably strong start to the ballgame for Johan Santana. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ballgame. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll match up against a guy who authored a perfect game back in 2012, veteran right-hander Matt Cain. And there you see, look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Jesse Padilla will stand in here, hoping to perhaps get a chance to show off that speed of his as he currently sits 7th in the National League in stolen bases. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the pitch. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he may have reached for ball 4 there as this is sent on the ground to third. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
We'll show you this delivery again in show motion. I mean, this is a big guy out there, and he relies on throwing a good, hard fastball. So he's got to have everything in perfect alignment to get those few extra miles per hour. And that's part of what makes him such a good pitcher.
Nate Scherholz will stand in. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. Flip to Kane gets him for the out. Anthony Rizzo will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Tyler Colvin will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Emilio Bonifacio will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Buster Posey will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Pablo Sandoval will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner's on the move for second, and he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Posey on at first, and now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Look at A-Rod to second for 1. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
And this just has highlight reel written all over it. Look at the dive to get to this thing, and then he doesn't even bother getting up. Just flip it from his belly and get the double play started.
Hunter Pence will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Come on, don't walk it.
Line hard to center field. And the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
You know, sometimes you just give up. You get to the point after so many pitches that you don't want to walk them, so you end up throwing him a fastball right down the middle. But any guy with a bat in his hands can be dangerous in that spot, so he wins the battle.
Brandon Belt will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Shut him down now.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Joaquin Arias will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2.
Let's go. Shut him down.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Pence takes his lead at second, and the pitch. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And the second run will score, as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
And on the mound, one thing you cannot do. You can't give the other team free passes. And 2 walks in the inning set this up. Now you've got a pitcher that's just hoping to get one over the plate, so he grooves this one and winds up costing him.
Matt Cain will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 2 and the Cubs nothing. Chris Coughlin will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Let's go, Cubs!
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Here's the pitch. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. That's hard hit back up the middle. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off towards short. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Travis James will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. On deck, Alex Rodriguez. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw over to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Cain. There are 2 away.
Batting 8, the shortstop,
Alex Rodriguez will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Now a good changeup there as this is lifted into the air out towards center field. Blanco is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A good inning there for Matt Cain. His guys lead it 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in as the center fielder, Gregor Blanco. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. 1 away here to begin the third.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third. And standing in the fine second baseman, Marco Scutaro. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Another try at 2-2. Fouled back. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Barry Bonds will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this is fouled back and out of play. And strike 3 called, and an early birthday present for Santana that time.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Buster Posey will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Johan Santana makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Jesse Padilla will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Here we go.
Now a bouncer past Kane, and that'll get into center field, a base hit. So a 1-out single has him aboard here in the 3rd, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Nate Scherholz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Line hard. Foul. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole, and Scherholz will reach. It's a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Anthony Rizzo will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 3-2, here it comes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
And the way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch, but no, all he could do was pop it up.
Tyler Colvin will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Well, that's just one of those fluky plays right there. He gets a late break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
Emilio Bonifacio will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Pence is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Pablo Sandoval will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck. Grounded to third. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over.
Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? To second for 1, and looks like 1's all he'll get as he holds onto the baseball after the takeout slide.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Oh, now, let's turn 2.
Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field. And he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. A 2-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Joaquin Arias will try to pick up where he left off. He doubled home a couple his first time around. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
And this is hit hard up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Matt Cain will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ready now on 1-1. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 4-0 San Francisco. Chris Coughlin will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Now a changeup, and this is hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first by Arias will be in time for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher,
Travis James will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Hit hard to the right, but foul. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? No, it'll be taken in by the second baseman, covering some ground out there as he makes the play.
I think another look here will show that this should have been ball 4. And those are the little things that start to pile up if you're not careful. You've got to have a better understanding of the strike zone.
Alex Rodriguez will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here now the 2-2. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Cain probably not on a pitch count, but this will be number 70 coming up. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Gregor Blanco will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. The 3-1. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And this is hit well towards the hole, and he'll reach to knock this ball down, but he'll have to just put this one in his pocket, and I'd imagine this will be an infield single to start the inning.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Marco.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And that's going to mark the end of the evening for Johan. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Jason Hall is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Marco Scudero will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And now some action in the Cubs bullpen as Jeff Samardzija has begun to crank it up. Blanco's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And it looks like these guys just don't want to take their foot off the gas pedal. They know even a lead like this isn't safe, especially with a lot of baseball left to be played. So he's on the move here, and he's into second with that stolen base. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in standing. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Full count, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate and show motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
Barry Bonds will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. 1 out and a runner on second base. 3-2, here it is. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Buster Posey will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Spin and a throw back to second. Smart to keep an eye on it. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Pablo Sandoval. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And oh no, pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him.
And this one will go down as an infield single, and a pretty painful one at that. It looks like he's all right out there, but things are getting worse for him now as this thing's going to load the bases.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Here comes a 1-2. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Cubs nothing. Ryan Buckner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Just amazing what this guy's done with the bat this year. I mean, even when he's in a 2-strike hole, he still finds a way to come through.
Jesse Padilla will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Nate Scherholz will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Lined into left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now a ball lined toward right center. And a leaping effort at second, but it's over his glove and could be extra bases. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now.
Well, he'd been able to get that pitch by him earlier in the game. Not this time. He's all over it here, and he's going to bring home a couple on the 2-run double.
Tyler Colvin will dig in. He singled his last time around. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, this is a fastball away right here, and you're going to see him get just a little bit too pull-happy trying to tie this thing up, and it's not going to work.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Scudero at second. Throw in time and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over, and you can't mention his name without mentioning his outstanding career as a college wide receiver as the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija gets the call. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 3-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, they're going to rule this one a base hit, and once again, I'm not so sure about it. You'll see right here, this ball gets on him pretty quick. But to me, that's a ball that you at least got to knock down. Instead, he gives him the old matador defense right there, and it skips right by him into the outfield.
Joaquin Arias will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Two pitches lofted in the air out to right field. And Shearholtz has got it, 1 away.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Matt Cain will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with 1 out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because he's a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Gregor Blanco will step in, a base hit in his last time. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Chris Coghlan will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
That's right. Let's do this.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you don't want to walk a guy leading off an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Here we go, Tom. Here we go.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Travis James will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Here we go, Cubbies. Here we go.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will bounce up against the ivy now.
Well, time for another old baseball cliche. It's a game of inches. And it was on this ball. Take a look at how close this is to the foul line. This is not a fair ball by a whole lot, but I guarantee you he'll take it. He pulls into second with an RBI double.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that will be all tonight for our starter, Matt Cain. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Cameron Lowe will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
50, Cameron Lowe.
Alex Rodriguez will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. David Torres will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. Now a ball lined to the right side. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. Jesse Padilla will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Now the 3-1 home. And a fastball that's taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Blanco is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, right fielder.
Nate Sherholz will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. A slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Jay Roberts will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Jay Roberts.
Marco Scudero will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. On the ground towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Barry Bonds will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. There to take it is Bonifacio. On to first, and there were 2 down.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Buster Posey will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Here he comes on 2-2. Now this is back up the middle, and the go-ahead run's going to reach here with 2 away. It's a base hit.
A good job there making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Pablo Sandoval will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Come on.
Posey on at first, and now the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. Bonifacio has got it, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. Javier Lopez will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Javier Lopez.
Anthony Rizzo will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Now the 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that grunt.
Tyler Colvin will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Two and 1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
And there he goes towards second. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
It's not fun for righties to hit against this guy. For left-handed hitters, it's really not fair. I mean, how are you supposed to hit a pitch like that? Simple answer is you don't.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. He's running towards second, and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Hence, has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Chris Coughlin will stand in here, 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Good time to run right here. 2 strikes, 2 outs. If he gets thrown out, you let the guy start off the next inning with a fresh count. Instead, as it is, now he's got a shot at a 2-out RBI.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hit hard, but foul. Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Bonds will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Still all square at 4 apiece. Travis Wood will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 37, Travis
Hunter Pence will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starting pitchers. Brandon Belt will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Three-two pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Getting late here at Wrigley Field. These two clubs have battled all throughout this one, as you can see on the line score. We're all square as they play inning number 8. Joaquin Arias will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Picked up by A-Rod on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 4. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Vogelsong will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brandon Crawford is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Travis James will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen. Here's the 3-2 pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Well, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. You can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the Rockets find a glove.
Eric Robeson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. In the air to straightaway center field. Blanco is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jesse Padilla will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. Two out, nobody on. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nate Scherholz would be next. Full count pitch on its way. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. Number 22 on the year, and it's now 6-4.
That's why folks are talking this guy up as a Rookie of the Year candidate. That's not a terrible pitch, but he jumps all over it. And I'll tell you what, this is a kid that's got a real bright future, if you ask me.
Jeremy Offeld will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Nate Scherholz will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 6-4. Thomas Nicholas is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
number 7, Thomas Nicholas.
Brandon Crawford will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Gregor Blanco will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, when you have the kind of fastball he does, you almost don't have to worry about location. I mean, that thing's tough to hit wherever you put it.
Marco Scudero will stand in as their last chance now. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2. And now the Giants are down to their final strike.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, you know, it winds up taking 6 pitchers to get it done, but they do get the victory in the end, and so that's all that matters.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 6-4. Good night from Chicago.
Here now is the final night.